Well, howdy gang, it's Jeff from G's Gear, knocking out some videos tonight of some guitars that we're about to add to the shop at gsgear@reverb.com. And this one is special. What you just heard is this guitar played for the first time in its life. This is a 1995 Gibson J200, and it has never been played. It's a wild story on this thing. It's a blonde J200. So what we have is a Sitka spruce top, maple, curly maple, back and sides, maple neck, rosewood fretboard, rosewood bridge, inlays to beat the band, and it's flawless. It's absolutely flawless. We got two guitars. We'll be doing a video in a little bit for an electric guitar, an ES335 that we picked up at the same instrument auction. And I had a chance to speak with the auctioneer after the auction. And he said the story on the guitar is real simple. In 1995, two brothers decided they were going to start a rock and roll band. And they went out and they bought all sorts of instruments. They bought guitars, a bass, amplifiers, microphones, mic stands, cables, everything. There was one fly in the ointment. Neither of them knew how to play an instrument. And as it turned out, they lost interest and neither of them learned how to play, and all of these instruments went into storage. Because they didn't know how to play, they didn't go to a guitar store to pick up their instruments. So they don't even have guitar store wear on them. They got the mail order probably from something like Musician's Friend. And they came in and they went immediately into storage. So this is a 30-year-old guitar that has never been played. It's pristine. It doesn't have a mark on it. There's no fret wear at all. It came in the way Gibson guitars come in. When Gibson flat tops are shipped into dealers, they're often shipped in with a high saddle. And this allows the dealer to take into account things like climactic changes, seasonal changes, and regional changes in the country, where a saddle height has to be varied, or to take into account the desires of the shop itself or of a particular client buying a guitar. So when we got this, the saddle was actually rather high. The guitar was pretty much unplayable, but the neck's perfect. So all we had to do was take the saddle down to get the right action on it. It's a 5/64 of an inch on the low E and 1/16 on the high E. These are 30-year-old strings, by the way. These are the original Gibson strings. I'm blown away by this whole thing. It's a beautiful guitar. I love the J200. I have one in my personal collection. I have a J100 and a few other Gibsons. This is the king of the flat top guitars. In my book, this is the king. This is the best sounding flat top out there, and the maple ones are the best of the best. And of course, Gibson reserved the best aesthetic woods for their natural finished guitars. 1995, by the way, is part of the era of Ren Ferguson. So this is coming out of that Bozeman shop at the time when they were really knocking out their peak guitars. And we have it. It's a G's Gear. It is there today. I don't know that this one's going to last too long. It's just such a rare find to get one in this condition. That's just so darn nice. So that's it from here. We didn't have to do anything. Let's see. We adjusted the saddle height. We double checked the nut slots. They were all fine, the right height, and we adjusted the neck relief. That was it. Other than that, this is it. And I'm the guy playing it for the very first time, and you're hearing it for the very first time. So we'll play something to take us back out, and we'll get on to a couple other videos we have to do this evening, a mandolin and that electric guitar. And you'll hear the same story on the electric guitar video, I'm sure. But there it is. It's at reverb.com at G's Gear. You can also find it on our website at www.geesgear, gees-gear.com. And there you'll also see that in addition to buying, restoring, selling vintage instruments, we also do repairs and restorations for our client base, and we have a list there of the services we offer and what we charge for them. So feel free to reach out to us with any questions that you have. We work on a lot of Chicago guitars like the Harmonies and the Supros and the Ks and the Nationals and Valcos, and a few Gibsons here and there, Guilds. We've actually got a couple of Guilds coming into the shop for restoration that will be showing up pretty soon. So yeah, we'll play something to take us out. We'll see you on the flip side. Take it easy.